We will talk about reporting tools now. It will be very interesting. XML Publisher reports. So we need to extract the output actually. For extracting, what we can do is there are certain methods here. One is RTF tool as a data source. Another one is data template. The next one is PLS tool. Okay, we'll discuss all the methods, but right now we'll see a data template here. So data template will have a various sections. Okay, approximately 6-7 steps are there, nothing much. Okay, the first step here is we have to prepare a query as per your requirement. Second one is prepare a data template here. Data template is .xml file. It's XML file. So I'll show you one .xml file. You can see this. Okay. So this is the XML file. You no need to write all these angular brackets, question marks, or this. These are all not required. Straight away, you can keep a query over here. You can keep a query under C data. C data means here is character data. It is. Okay. It's a section, we can say. C data is a section. Until here, one statement is there. Till here. So this is a statement which you develop. So in this, you can see a column names, table names, and then conditions. So these two are account payable module related tables. These three. And this is HRMS, HRL organization. At this moment, forget about the query. Okay. Query development is a separate topic again. We'll focus later. Okay. So query we can keep into, thank you. So which section we can keep into C data. Okay. And in this, there is a colon here. If you look at here, colon. Colon is here is bind parameter. So that means you can put a filter condition saying that we need to run this report for a particular supplier. So this, if you want to pass multiple, you can pass multiple here, multiple conditions. Right now vendor name, right? In the same way, we can add one more run condition saying that your PVS dot site code is equivalent to, okay, is equal to colon P site code, like that. P means parameter. So these are all the common naming conventions we are using. Okay. So colon is what it is. It's a bind parameter. Bind parameter is the input here. Just I'm showing only one. You are at very beginning stage. We are taking one parameter. But in usually in the reports, there may be more than 2, 3, or 5 parameters, or 10 also sometimes. Okay. Whatever the parameter you take here, that we need to mention into parameter section. This is where we have to mention. So this is the starting of the section, and this is the ending of the section. How we can identify the ending of the section is there is a slash over here. So this is the ending point. Yes, yes, XML. So here also this is XML code it is. And here also ending point here. Correct? This is one section. And this is the data query section. So I'm just minimized. So if I expand it, you can see under data query, there may be multiple select statements. Right now, only one statement. But in some other cases, you can see multiple select statements. Okay. So once you take a query, in this query, there are certain columns here. Operating unit, vendor name, whatever you are saying. How many columns you would like to print into the output? So that you can go to here. Here is the place. Element and your column name. Your column name is what it is first. Vendor name. You can maintain your own order here. In the select statement, it may be a different order. And here, whatever you are keeping, the same thing we are going to see into the output. This you no need to type manually from scratch. Okay. You use any one of the file and keep your query, keep your parameter, and then keep your columns. That's it here. Okay. So here is the place jobs. It's not jobs, right? Just view. suppliers. It's a group name. That's it. And here also we need to write a description here saying that this is our own description, suppliers report, and then save. Okay. Use this file. This file we need to update into your XML publisher. There is a responsibility here. The last, you can see one responsibility, that is XML publisher. It's an administrator. You can go to your data definition. This is search window here. If you want to search the previously registered data definitions, you can use this window. Right now we are creating a new window, new data definition. Click on new data definition and the code name application. This is in which module you are right now working is payables, and the name and code must be your program name only without extension. That's it. You have to give the name of your file. Usually apply. You entered a duplicated. Okay, we'll keep a name, something else. Okay, you can take this. Apply. So once you apply here, there is a option here to upload that file into this particular responsibility. You have to click on add file, go to browse here, and here is the place your file name. Your file name you are keeping into server. So right now it is in my local machine. Okay, my system it is, but I am keeping into server here. Click on apply, apply. This is the first step in your steps. Okay, so first step is what it is. Other than query data template. Okay, third point we can go. Data definition and upload XML file. Upload data template, we can say. So 3 steps here. First is what it is, your query. First is query development, that will focus separately. And the second one is what it is, your file name. Your file name we already developed. This is the file name. Third one is data definition. Data definition we can create into a responsibility, that is XML publisher. Data definition. Once we create a data definition, the next step is what it is, upload data template. Upload data templates. Are you okay with this, all the 3 steps? Okay, next is, for this we need to create a concurrent program. Concurrent program. So data definition is on one responsibility, concurrent program in other responsibility. If you want to make a link, then there is a code here. This code. This code is equivalent to so we copied a code. I'll just keep it in the notepad. Okay. This code as it is you have to copy. Avoid manual typing. Okay, you may miss something. Otherwise, you will stuck up here. Okay, whatever the code is there here, that code we copied from your data definition. Okay. Based on this code, we can create a concurrent program. So go to your system administrator. I'm going to home tab here to see all the responsibilities. system administrator, then concurrent here, program define. We are defining a new program. So whatever you have seen as of now, pick, slip, report, interface, strip, stop, those are all registered here only. All the programs, whatever you have seen, those programs are available into concurrent program define. In Oracle applications, everything we have to register as a program only. Say, for example, interface, strip, stop, you have seen, right? In O2C, like these are all the programs only. Pick, slip, report. Okay, these are all the programs are registered. Every program you need to register here only. This is the unique place to register a program. So click on this. I'm creating a new program, but I need to attach here. For attaching, I already copied here, right? Code. This code is equivalent to what it is. Code is equivalent to short name. You see, there is a space. You should not have a space here. Otherwise, it will give error while migrating into another instance. Now, program name. Then variables. And here is the place executable. Executable is XDO, is the short name of XML Publisher. DT means data template. EXE means executable. This is already given by Oracle only. Just tab. You take this. Okay. It's a Java related concurrent program. It's inbuilt executable. We don't need to do anything. Simply, we have to select the executable. Clear? And as it is XML report, we need to take this XML. So you should not forget this. If you forget, you will not see the proper output. Now go to parameters. How many parameters we had in our output? Only one, right? The parameter is what it is? Vendor name. This vendor name we need to keep into token field here, like this. And this is the supplier name. Value set, your module name. This is an existing value set. You will learn how to create a new value set. Okay. So right now I took an existing value set which is available in the system. It's a required parameter. Checkbox is required. Okay. Save. So that's about the program definition. Majority what we did as of now here, we took format and we have attached executable. We attached a value set and we mentioned the parameter into token field here. Only 4 points. You register 2-3 times, you can easily remember all the steps.
So why you will use this component?
Because you will see the output through this program only. So whatever you have kept a query here, this query output we'll see through program only. Okay, everything, every output we can see through program only.
Please register.
Yeah, if you register, then only it will appear to see that output. So once we submit this program name, then it will go and bring output through this particular select statement. Whatever the select statement is there, right? It will extract all the output and then it will integrate with this RTF. So RTF we are going to generate now. So that's a placeholder kind of. Okay, take this program. And this program is not visible. It may be registered as a program, but it will not be visible to your responsibility. See, I'm just going to payables. If I go and check, it will not be available over there. See, it's not there. It is not able to picking, it is not appearing in this particular list, means it is not available. So intermediately, there is a group available here. So as of now, we have to submit through responsibility, right? Responsibility name is here is your payables or whatever module related. It is payables, vision operations, USA. Now concurrent program. Concurrent program is already attached. So this program is not visible under this responsibility. To make it visible, what we need to do, there is a request group is required. Request group. So request group is only one time we'll create and it is attached to a responsibility already. So to see that, we can go to system administrator, where we can create a responsibility. You already created last time. Security, responsibility, define. It's already there, responsibility, payables. This is the request group already created and attached also. Okay, all reports is the request group. Now, if I want to see this program under this responsibility, this program must be mentioned into this group. Then only we can see. Okay. Request group navigation we'll see now. This is where security, responsibility, and then request. So this is for definition, and this is for group creation. Group means simply we are including all the reports. If you are building 50 reports, for 50 reports, there is a single group. So group is required here. Otherwise, we cannot attach an individual program to your responsibility. A group is mandatory thing. So which group we have used? All reports. And as well as payables also you have to type it. Both you need to type while querying, remember. Now attach your program. Program name is what it is. This one. Save. Now we made a link here. So first what we did, we created a concurrent program. That concurrent program we mentioned to group name. The group is already attached to a responsibility so that we can see this program. Just a 3 steps process it is. Now go to your payables responsibility. Now you can submit a program. We like how you submitted last time. Request. If you are submitting multiple programs at once, we can go with the set here. But right now it is a single only. Click on single. Then after that, your program name. Your program name is this one. ITM AP suppliers. Supplier name, you need to select from a list here. See, there is a list. You can see a dots here, 3 dots. It will give you a list of values. That's called as a value set actually. You can choose any one of the supplier which is having a data. Right now I'm selecting advantage car. Okay.
So when you select the customer, same customer only.
No, this is supplier. This is supplier. We can select anything. Right now, multiple if you want to select here, then we have to give a range here. Like from A to D, from A to E, like that. Yeah, correct. So we can use comma separated also. Like one supplier, comma, second supplier, third supplier also. But again, we have to write a code modification. But usually they will select from range. Low supplier, high supplier, low supplier number, high supplier number, like that. Okay. View output. It is not giving a proper output. Correct? Any idea why it is not giving? The reason is because of the value set here. See, I've given vendor name, right? But it has taken here vendor ID. That is wrong value set. I need to change the, or just see the value set creation. It will not take much time. I'm creating a new value set. Usually we can adjust with the existing if you know very well. Application, then validation, set. There is a navigation to create any value set. Value set name is your AP suppliers. Size, let's say 60 size. And there are various types. Definitely we'll discuss all those. Right now, table. In which table we are going to retrieve the data, that is AP suppliers. Your value name is vendor name, column name. It's varchar 60 size. And this is in which module right now? It is in payables. If you want to allow only unique values, then we can check with this allow parent values. Right now, all unique values only. Save. Remember the value set we have to attach over there. Go to concurrent. Parameters. So this is the value set name. We have to give our own value set. Which is first one, right? Save. I just changed the value set, nothing else. Now go to again a responsibility, that is payables. Resubmit a program. So there is a shortcut also, Alt VRNO. Quickly also we can submit your program. This is United. Is another supplier. Fine. So now, do you see the difference between previous one? It has picked up vendor ID, but it has given now vendor name. We have to be careful here. That's why it is not giving output properly. View output. Now it is given vendor name and its related terms, addresses, everything. And if it is having multiple addresses, for example, I'll submit same program. You can submit n number of times. I'm submitting GE Plastics. View output. You can see. So why these many records is it is having multiple terms and conditions. Okay. Save this file. Now there are three things here. One is XSL, XML. We need to select XML only. And the original file also, input file also XML only, but there must be a different identifier. So I'm just keeping here underscore output like that, just for our sake only. Save. You tell me how many points we did as of now. After responsibility, we have save as XML file. Till now, 7 steps completed. Now, this is called as a data model. Whatever you have seen here, for every reporting tool, data model is required. Data model. So data model steps are over now. These 6 steps are data model. Now 7th step is what it is. It's a layout model. It's a layout model. Layout may be here. RTF. It's a rich text format. It's a full form of this. Then e-text. Then Excel, PDF. Then XSLFO. These are all the various layouts actually. But right now I'm taking RTF. Slowly we'll see all this. RTF, how we can do it here is, you can select first one document, blank document. Then there is a add in here. Add-ins you cannot see in your laptop and all in local machine. So we have installed one software, that is BI Publisher Desktop Edition. Then only it will appear here. Add-ins, data, load XML data, and your file name. This is your file. See, remember, this is the input and this is the input. Both are same files. If by mistake, if you load, what will happen? Let's see. Like this. It is not giving a proper output here. If you see output also, so it is not giving a, there is no output, correct? That is the reason why be careful while loading the data. Data, load XML data, output here. Then insert all fields required. Then after that, preview. Once you preview, you can see the output. So this is the output which you generate in local machine, but every user, every manager has to see this output in their machine or in the application. That's why this RTF will keep into server. Okay. Go to XML Publisher now. XML Publisher. So earlier I created a data definition. Now the pending thing here is templates. Okay. So click on template. Then after that, create template. This is search window. Search window means if I click on go, these are all existing templates. If you want to modify something, you can go with this. Okay. But right now, what we need to do? Create template. We are creating a template here by using a data definition. Data definition we already created, if you remember, correct? This is the data definition, correct? The code also this one. Copy this. Same code. This code is different. It's a template code, not a data definition code. But use same. Okay, it's good, right? Copy paste is better always. Okay, then payables. As I told you, types, correct? I typed somewhere here just before. These are all the layout models, correct? Your RTF, PDF templates, your CSV, Microsoft Excel, and this is all HTML, text. We will not use all, but majority will use your RTF only, majority. Okay, because it's more friendly. Whenever special cases, like if you want to export output into Excel sheets, if you want to maintain multiple tabs, so at that time we can go with the Microsoft Excel it is. Otherwise, like we can adjust with the RTF only. If you want to see a comma separated output, then you can go with the e-text. Okay, e-text, electronic text it is. We'll use rarely all those, but still we'll discuss e-text, XSL, Excel templates and all. But right now I am using RTF. And if you want to see output always into PDF, you can use this PDF or Excel output. These are all the fixed output types. Okay, I'm using here PDF as a default output type. Later, if you want, you can modify that. Sub template we'll see later. We can call another template into this. We'll see as another example. The file. So whatever the file you created, so this is the file, right? You should not keep a template builder. Mention some name. Usually report name only will keep, like ITM, AP, suppliers, right? It's already open, that's why it's not allowing. Language, your territory. If you want to extract this output into Chinese language or non-English, so you can go with a translatable. So this is a multi-language report. It is a separate topic again. I'm not selecting. Apply. If you want to modify something, then you will have to download this and modify, and after that you have to update for modifications. So many times we'll modify a report. Definitely new enhancements will come. It's not a one-time registration. We'll get a chance to modify here many times. Now go to the Word document here. Tell me what we did after saving the file. We created a RTF. The next one is upload RTF into template in which responsibility? XML Publisher Administrator. And ninth step is report registration is over. Simply we have to submit it. So here is the place we submitted, right? Fifth step, same fifth step we'll revise here also. Submit from responsibility. In this case, payables, but the company you may use based on the responsibilities. So 2 times it is repeating, remember? Here also, and here also. Same step it is. Now go to your responsibility, that is payables. Shortcut key, you remember Alt V R N O. You should not use copy button as you already habituated. If you use copy button first time, it will not pick the layout at all. See, layout is not picking. Layout we registered, but it is not picking. The reason is like we have to take freshly again here. See, do you see here layout? It's coming. This is coming from which responsibility? XML Publisher Administrator. And submit another request. No, fine. If you click on view output, it will see the output. Control button we have to use. View output. This is the output here. And this is a server output. Earlier also we have seen output. That's a local machine output. And they can change the output format also while submitting. Submit. Now onwards we can use copy button. Copy. Options. See, instead of RTF, what you have to do? We can use PDF. Submit. Another request, no. Right now I'm going to retrieve the same output in different format. Click on view output. You can see the PDF output. Same output if you want to see in Excel output, then same story again. Go to copy. Then options. Instead of PDF, we can use Excel. Someone will ask you Excel output because they can do calculations, summation, aggregations, all those. So we'll register again. Don't get confused. Second time also we'll go through. So if it is not, see, it is opening and going is control button we have to use. Control, keep on say pressing, then view output. You can see open. This is the Excel output. Okay. So what we will do, all the steps we performed, 9 steps, right? 9 we'll see again as a quick revision. So first is what it is, data template. What is data template? First of all, it's a XML file. So what is the structure of data template? How many sections we have? Sections. See, first section is this one. This is the first section. In this, what we can see, data template, name, description, and then version. Version, like later we can modify this. If you're modifying 10 times, then obviously 10th version it is like that. The second one is parameters. See, I'm just minimizing here parameters. Third section here is query, and fourth is structure. Overall 4 sections only I'm showing, but there are 3 more sections. I'll show you one standard. Just clicking on echo. This is a different file. I would like to show 2-3 more sections. Okay. It is not showing error on the page. You are refreshing. If it is not showing properly, refresh it. So this I have not developed. Oracle only developed all this. Okay. And this is when they restarted this in 2006. In this version. Open this file. Open. Just see what you extra found. Properties. Like lowercase, uppercase, all the tags. This is another section. You also can include in your file. Parameter section you already seen. Lexicals you did not see, right? Data query. So do you see this trigger name? Your package name dot trigger. That's it. 2 additional sections you have seen. What are they? Property section. Lexicals. Yeah, three sections. Data query. In other examples, we will see. Property anyway, we no need to discuss separately. Correct? Uppercase it is showing. Upper, lower, init, cap. Just tags how you need to make it appear. Only thing is data trigger we need to discuss. Okay. In the second example, we will see triggers, how we can use, how we can calculate, because it is a package. Inside of the package, we will do many calculations. If at all required, we can use that. Otherwise, no worries. Without trigger also, we can proceed. So just a small code, 150 lines code. Okay. If you know PLSQL, understanding is not a big deal. It's a cursor name they took, then after that exception handling, and another function, and one more function, like that it is. Okay. We'll see slowly all this. Right now, no need to focus more on this. Now, if I ask you how many sections we have in your data template, tell me what are the sections. First is data template name, version. Then next is description. That is one section. Section 1. And how about other section? Parameters. One more. 3. Properties, right? Next 4. Query, yes. Query or SQL statement, whatever. SQL statement. Next. Trigger, right? Next is structure or output. So we can say, yeah, this data structure. Overall, 6 sections we have. Under which section we'll keep a query? SQL statement, and one more is also that is C data. Okay, C data means here is character. Right now they removed everything, it seems. Directly we are keeping. C data not needed now, or they removed in this version. So directly we can keep into query only. Okay. So right away we're writing, not like square bracket. In our file we have seen, right, somewhere. These are all not needed now. Correct? We can remove also. In the higher versions, they remove this. Anyway, the first step is over. Are you okay with this step? Okay. The second is what it is. We'll have to create a data definition. Data definition and template, all those we can create into one responsibility. What is that responsibility name? Unique. No, not system. That is XML Publisher Administrator. We have 2 things. Data definition, template. So first is data definition. At last, we'll come to this section. But right now it is data definition. Then this portion not required right now. If you want to modify something, you can use this. Create data definition. Code and name will maintain same. You can maintain differently also, but we'll keep the same thing. I'm just renaming this file as a 2 simply. Just for identification, okay? Copy this without the extension. Code, name, then after that, labels. Apply. We need to add a file which you created just before. This is the file. Over. This file you can download a number of times and you can modify also by using your update file option. Are you okay with the second step? Third is concurrent program. Concurrent program means it's an instance of your execution file. It may be RDF, it may be PLSQL or Unix or Java or C language. The term concurrent saying that it's an instance of immediately it will fire kind of thing. Go to system administrator. If you want to submit or see any program, it is a central repository or central place. So here is a place, concurrent program. So what I need to use, define. So whenever you open this form, definitely we need to include this code because we have to make a relation, right? Otherwise you will not be able to pick a layout. Copy this, paste over here in the short name. So this is the link between XML Publisher data definition and then concurrent program short name. Short name is equivalent to code. Just copy paste, okay? Don't type manually. And program name, same I will giving. I'll tell you the naming conventions, but at this moment use same. And here is a place always you have to use. If you are designing 50-40 reports, the executable must be same. So what is that executable name? XDO is a short name of XML Publisher. DT means data template. EXE means executable. If someone has created this, actually, I should remove this variables. It's wrongly created. But usually we have to select this only. This is the correct one. So whenever you are practicing also, choose the application name is XML only. Don't select variables one. The output here is XML parameters. Vendor name or supplier name, both are same terminology. Value set we created, right? Same value set you can use n number of times in n number of programs. What is the value set? AP. Sorry. You better use your name, okay? Take this. Required. If you want to pass always a constant value, if you are checking repetitively for only one supplier, then you can provide a default type also. That is constant value and your defaulted value is supplier name. Okay. Under a token, what we need to do? Token field. Under a token field, you will have to keep a 1 second. Yes, parameter. This one, parameter name. If there are 10 parameters, what you will do? You will just press a down arrow like this. This is the second parameter, this is the third parameter like that. But right now only single parameter. Save. So are you okay with this concurrent program? What are the major points in concurrent program? At least to remember. One is this one. One is short name. Short name is equivalent to code. Second one is XML. Third one is, and fourth one need to remember. Right, parameter where you have to keep token field. Yes, this terminology is new, but remember, okay. Now every program must be mentioned into a group here. Group we already created or someone has created. Every time we need to include into this group only. Group is just a group of concurrent programs. For request group navigation, security, responsibility, definition already over, even group also over. Just go to request, group name, all report. So you are missing at the time of practicing. You are adding into assets and you are searching into payables. It's wrong actually. So whenever you are querying, what you have to do, we need to enter a group name followed by application name also. You should not miss it. Many people are wasting a lot of time and are sending me screenshots. So what we need to do? Attach your program. There are so many there. Tell me what is your program name?
So.
This one, correct? There. Go to document. So once we attach to the request group, through request group, you will get access through this particular responsibility and you can submit it. 1 second, guys. So save this particular file, right? Now go to submit it. Go to view, request. Copy and all we should not use because we haven't submitted as of now. This is the program name. So the default type we have taken a constant, right? That's why. If you want to change, you can change. There is no restriction as such. Submit. Fine. Once it is done, your next step will be here, creating RTF. Once it is done, we have to save the file. Then after that, create RTF. Click on view output. Go to file. Save as .xml. Okay. I'm just sending your output to recognize quickly. Output. Save as .xml file is over. Next is layout model. Create RTF and upload RTF into template. Go to how to create RTF. You just open any Word document like this, blank document. Then go to add-ins, data, load XML. Once you loaded, what is the next step here? All fields. After that, preview PDF. Make sure proper naming conventions. Maybe in the next class we'll show you what are the names we have to keep. Save. It's over. And one final step here is whenever you create a template, you have to upload into templates. One report may have multiple templates that we'll see later. Data definition. In the very beginning step, we have done that, right? This is the one, correct? PDF. Browse. your RTF name. English. Territory is an optional. See, there is no star mark here. Okay, apply. Your registration is over. The final thing is you submit from your responsibility. Go to view. So after registration, my advice is don't click on copy button first time. You need to enter here under this name, then submit. Fine. So this is the second time revision is also completed. We'll fully focus on this XML now next 3-4 classes. Okay. So I'm thinking to take after break also if you are okay. This is output. Clear? XML Publisher, these many points we have actually. So approximately 25 points are there. It will give you more confidence. As of now, we talked about only XML Publisher registration steps. But there are so many other points here. How to find out XML page cannot be displayed, how to find out the layout issues, page reset, number format. There are so many points. But all are easy actually, not that much difficult. See how many points are there. So approximately 36 points, but we will cover sometimes 2-3 points in one single report, one single explanation. Approximately 25 points are there. So with this 25 points, you can easily work in a company and you can face any interview also. We'll cover every point, okay? So I'll give you how to answer in interviews. The same way you need to prepare, okay? Not your own way. Like this. This is the way you have to say. Initially, we'll create a data template with structure. The same steps I mentioned. Prepare the same way. Okay. They will feel that you are an experienced person. This I'll share all these documents whenever we start a placement activity. Now also I can share, no restriction. Okay. So shall I take class at 10 o'clock or 10:15? Okay. Difficult?
Sir, again 11 o'clock SQL class is also there. Sir.
We'll postpone that, okay? Everyone knows SQL. Why daily spending on data type, joins, primary key, waste of time, correct?